Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And to all of you who are returning, I thank you so much for coming back. So this is going to be a very quick video to the point, and I'm just doing it to get your feedback on this to see if you guys have ever thought about this. So imagining that the Bible is inspired by God, we would think that the things that's written in the Bible have a purpose, that they actually have a reason for being there. Okay, so the Bible tells us in Genesis that man is made in God's image. Most people would say, if they believe in the Bible, that this includes man and woman, that they're created in the image of God. But is that really so according to how God behaved in the Old Testament? Or did God consider all men to be created in his image based on his actions in the Old Testament? Well, let's look at a scripture and then you'll see where I'm going with this. Genesis chapter 9. This is after Noah got out of the ark and Jehovah was, and of course, if you don't know, I use the name Jehovah just because of my background as a Jehovah's Witness, but I don't believe that that is, God's name. Okay, so Jehovah was establishing this covenant with Noah. So most people know about the rainbow being part of that covenant, that he would not ever bring a flood against all of humanity and kill everybody again. Okay. But this other part, I don't really hear too many people talking about too often. So in verse 5 and 6 of chapter 9, this is what it says, and I'm in the NIV. And for your lifeblood, I will surely demand an accounting. I will demand an accounting from every animal, and from each man too. I will demand an accounting for the life of his fellow man. So God is saying, any animal or any man that kills another man, I'm going to have him be accountable for that. Okay. Verse 6, whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made man. Okay, so we all know that very soon after that, once Jehovah establishes this covenant with Israel, he begins to sanction certain men to kill other men and women and children, of course. But in this scripture, it just said that he made this statement to Noah that he will hold men accountable for killing other men because all men are created in his image. So were the Israelites the only ones created in God's image? Why did he have them kill other men and women if those men and women were also created in God's image according to this scripture? See, these are the type of questions that people really need to consider when thinking about the accuracy or the validity of the Bible. You have to be able to reason these things out. Why would this be in here? Is it just thrown in here for no reason? That does not make sense if the other scriptures later on tell us that all of these things are here for our instruction and for our benefit and are all inspired of God. So that would mean that this was something God had Moses write. So why would he do that if it wasn't true? Because it's clear that he didn't behave as though it was true, at least to those who were non-Israelites. So just something to think about. Now, I know some people would say, well, those people were wicked in his eyes and all of that. Well, there is no caveat here that's mentioned. OK, it doesn't say some people, if you're wicked, you can be killed by other men. No, it says, I will demand an accounting if one man takes the life of another man. So Jehovah could have done it himself. Jehovah could have had his angels do it. He didn't have to have men killing other men. So this is my question I wanted to leave with you guys. What do you think about that? Were the Israelites the only people that God considered that were in his image? Please leave me your comments to let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.